Good evening. I gave you all a handout, and of course, the Constitution says you cannot give money to a charity or a non-profit, and it seems like that's what we did 6 or 7 years ago, paying $30,000 at Tanyard on the archaeological survey, and this thing was illegal when we put it on the splash. It got voted on, it got patched up in an agreement, and now we're pouring $33,000 into it. At the last meeting, we mentioned this. I mentioned this before. Mr. Child said this was like the Tubman Museum, and this is not the Tubman Museum. This is night, and the Tubman Museum is day. The Tubman Museum is vested by the people in the museum by the tune of $16 million. The Tubman Museum was given to the city before the vote on the splash was ever taken. The city owns the Tubman Museum. They own the new building. They own the old building. The museum themselves will pay a rent for the 25 years. At the end of the 25 years, they have the option of buying back the property for the amount of the tax money that was invested in it. Now, I don't think anybody here would have a problem with that with the Old Clinton Historical Society. That would be that'd be a good working arrangement. But right now, the Old Clinton Historical Society, the whole deal sounds like a good old boy deal. And I think this county is sort of tired of good old boy deals. But I'm trying to say, if the Constitution says you can't give money to a charity or non-profit, as it says there in Section 9, then how did we do that? Mr. Childs, is that just...
You are saying that there's a distinction. Certainly the Tubman is night and Clinton is day and Clinton is night if you compare the scope of the two things.
No, not the scope. Not the scope. No, the legality of it.
That is a private thing. There are ways around what you're saying the Constitution prohibits. Now, Mr. Payne, you disagree with that, of course, and there are people who disagree with what was done with Clinton, and there are some people who agree with it. In my opinion, it's legal. In your opinion, it's not. You know, I'm not going to change your mind about that. But it's just like, you know, you're against the recreation project. You know, you're against a lot of things.
No. I'm against going out to 15 years.
Right, that's what I mean.
I want to see the kids playing ball. I really do. They need to finish that.
And you have a right to be against things and for things, just like everybody here. And as I said at the last meeting, you know, you can attack me personally if you want to.
No.
You said I don't do my job, I don't know what I'm doing. You Google something in 5 minutes and you know more about the law than I do. But other people have said that I have a conflict of interest with respect to Old Clinton, because I think my mother, someone said, is a member of, I believe that Mr. Lashley, because my mother is a member of the Old Clinton Historical Society. And my brother. You know, if y'all want to make personal attacks on me, that's fine. But just because you don't like something doesn't make it illegal. This is a legal procedure.
But you posed the last meeting that this was exactly like the Tubman, and that was legal down there. No, the Tubman was given to the county before the vote was made.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
It wasn't done the same way.
And it's going back to private ownership. After the county...
After they repay the loan.
After the county puts $2.5 million into it.
And after if they repay the money, they can get it back. They don't get it back till they repay it. And they do upkeep on the building. The city does not put any money into the Tubman at all. They have all the upkeep, maintenance, overhead, and lighting. They can buy back that deed at the end of 25 years and pay back the $2.5 million. And they're also vested in it to the tune of 16. So I'm just saying that was legal. They did it a legal way. They transferred it to the city. Then they had a vote on it. Then the city's going to keep it. And once they pay it back, then the Tubman gets it back. So yes, there is no comparison to what we're doing at the Tanyard and what's done down in the Tubman. Thank you.